Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Kaiser Manuel, the Emperor of the Romans. And here you can see us sitting upon our grand new throne. Indeed, we did just get this new throne here, which I believe we can see indeed our sturdy throne was completed. Prestige plus 0.2 per month, powerful vassal counselor tax contribution plus 5%, and court grandeur bonus plus 3. Not too bad all told. We can hold court, and I think we are going to here, and let us hear out the petitioners. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Let us hold court and see what our loyal vassals have to say. My vassal, Mayor Laurentios, takes a turn before bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of managing the upkeep and expansion of your fine holdings, a responsibility worthy of my talents, and I will not let you down. I suppose these jobs have to be done by somebody. We're going to appoint him as our royal architect. His aptitude is poor. We have other needs of your talents. He could be employed as the court jester for his aptitudes. You are unsuited to such a post, Mayor Laurentius. Indeed, you are. You're just a monk. Go pray. My huntmaster Herculeus approaches carefully, cradling a wooden bundle. With a grin, he pulls back the swaddling, revealing a pair of squinting eyes above a lolling tongue. A puppy. He can hardly keep the excitable furball in his arms. A gift from the finest limer litter I have seen in some time. He says between face licks, you must take advantage and expand your kennels, my lord. Our kennels will have no competition. Holy crap, 575? That's a little bit egregious, don't you guys think? For to expand our kennels. House Rabe gains dog lovers for 30 years, though. That's pretty nice. Who's a good pup? You are. Okay, maybe... let's see. Cats are... man. I can't, I don't want to, I can't justify spending 575, despite the fact that we make money extremely quickly. That's a little bit too much, but we could get pet dog here, which is, you know what, cats are superior companions. I think we will get the dog because, you know, even a callous person might see a dog as like a true, like a loyal assistant, a loyal companion, one that will never betray you like a human might. And so, yeah, I think we might get the dog. So we'll spend that much money, which is still a lot, but we do make quite a bit right now. My knight Constantios stands before me, a hopeful expression on his face. My lord, I couldn't help but notice that in recent times the realm's finances have not been the healthiest. Of course, you have been administering them egregiously, but perhaps you might find some use for the extra gold. I'm willing to buy a minor settlement off your hands in exchange for a generous sum of gold. How generous are we talking, Constantios Ducas Camateros? 250. Take the land and build a city upon it. I don't need your gold. I do... you know what? We could probably... he wants... Oh, man. I don't know if we want to give away that county, though. Nicomedia? It's too close to our heartland. I think we don't really need the gold that badly. And with that, our business here is done. Now that business is done, what's the business in the world here? Well, let's just take a little look at our situation. Currently, we have had the breakdown of the Zangids, which is allowing us to expand into Anatolia here relatively well, although the Zangids do have a reasonably powerful alliance. Here you can see they've got 20,000 troops with their allies. So that could be a little problematic if we try to take this particular county, but a lot of these smaller ones should certainly be possible to take. And we are probably about to witness the fall of the Sultanate of Rum here, and that is because they're facing a bunch of claims. Let's see, yeah, some more claims. They've got a populist Greek Orthodox uprising. Yeah, Rum is not going to be around for long. The Venetians have been expanding as well, and the Crusader, the states here, well, some of them are Crusader states anyways. are expanding and consolidate their holdings in Greece, but that includes, unfortunately, Queen Tamar of Georgia, who is a conqueror. I mean, look at her base stats here, just incredible. Her prestige, her money, all of that. She's an extremely powerful woman, 53 years of age, so she's got a little bit left in her. Probably very comparable to King Alphonse of Aragon here. So, and she is leading a war on Hellas here for the Holy War for the Duchy of Hellas. So, Georgia is expanding here. Now, we do have the possibility of gaining an alliance with Georgia by arranging a marriage with the granddaughter of Queen Tamar, and that is a possibility. But if Georgia is expanding into these lands that are traditionally ours, I don't necessarily know. Well, I mean, we could potentially inherit claims on it though, and that could be very useful. So this is one marriage possibility. There is one other marriage possibility, and I'm really torn between that, and that is Countess Agnes of Vogtland. And let me explain, because even though I said that I wanted to marry up, and get a pretty prestigious marriage, this one has an interesting little twist on it. And that is because Vogtland here is very close to the traditional Rabe lands in Osterland. You'll remember that Osterland was the land that belonged to our family, and that our father Luther was exiled from. So we actually hold a claim on the county of Osterland. And so, getting this alliance here with Vogtland could be advantageous in that sense. Not only that, but she brings a reasonable amount of troops. And she does have a very interesting reason to hate the family that kicked us out of our lands in the first place, and that is because her younger brother was murdered by Baron Albrecht here. Who is Baron Albrecht? His own father. Why would he do such a thing? I mean, he's a lunatic, so that might explain it. Kinslayer, murderer. Yeah, killed his own heir here, which is the brother of Countess Agnes. And not only that, but she is of age here, and so we would be able to marry right away and potentially get some heirs going here. Our previous wife became a nun, which is good for her, honestly, and now she's back in her father's court, so she's probably much happier that way, let's all be honest. So yeah, do we get the alliance with Queen Tamar of Georgia? Or oh man, that would be very, very useful. But getting these ties back in Saxony could be pretty good as well. There is some vague possibilities of getting some marriages with like some of these other princesses, but they're all like very, very young. It'd be like super long betrothals. I think that these are really the two only viable matches here. This one, just because it's the very powerful match and very advantageous, and the Vogtland one for its kind of role play sense and just the fact that we would be able to get some heirs going right away. And she's actually significantly rich. We shouldn't underestimate this. Oh my gosh, they're all rich. How do these people have so much money? Yeah, these people are all packing lots of money here. But she does have a reasonable chunk of money here. Oh, that is a really, really difficult thing. The reason why I have to debate this now is because I think if we do not arrange this marriage, if we wanted to get Countess Agnes here, we would need to do it right now because she's going to get married. So that's a good question. What do we do? Let me just ponder this for a brief moment here.
2 hours later.
So I've thought about it, and I think this might be a little bit contentious, but I do think that we're going to go for the marriage to Agnes here. And hear me out. One, we can potentially start having heirs right away, which is obviously an advantage. Two, our character is a holy warrior, and that means that we are a holy Catholic warrior, beyond that, we are a Saxon. We have these ties to this faraway homeland. And I think that it makes sense for Kaiser Manuel to want to have a connection to that land. You know, he is, although his mother was Greek, he was still, you know, raised to speak, you know, he speaks German. You know, he speaks the Saxon language here. He is a man of two worlds, but he is somebody who I think, you know, looked up to his father. Maybe not, maybe didn't love him, but I think wants to surpass him, to accomplish all the things that he did. So maybe he doesn't so much as look up to him, but he sees his father as something to surpass. And so I think keeping that connection to Saxony and doing what his father never could and maybe taking back their ancestral homeland is something that I think Manuel would prize very greatly. And so getting the marriage with Count Agnes is very advantageous to that. So I think that is actually what we are going to do there. Not only that, but, you know, Queen Tamar's got grandchildren here. So if our wife, for whatever reason, doesn't make it that long, you know, we can always marry again. This isn't our first wife after all. We can name our new dog here. Let's see. What name would suit her? Holdfast? You know what? Maybe we would name this dog mockingly after our late brother here. So even though it's a girl, we're gonna call this dog Andrew. And I think that this is just a way of mocking our older brother here. So that's I think that's kind of fitting, actually. All right, so let's get this marriage arranged here, and boom. And look at that. I mean, she does look regal, this young woman here. So, you know, she's gluttonous, fickle, and greedy. Not the best traits, honestly, it must be said. But you know what? She's got money, and you know what? That counts for something. There we go. So once she gives us a few kids, we can consider, you know, what we're gonna do after that. But in any case, I probably want to continue our expansion. I am very tempted to go after Bulgaria, but I would like to get Bursa first. So I think that is where we're gonna go. I'm not really too worried about these armies that are hanging around in this because I'm pretty sure our army is going to be able to make a mockery of them. I do want to get, though, some trebuchets because we have been having trouble taking down some of these other counties. So let's get those trebuchets up, and then let's raise up our army. And there we go. Wedding celebration with my marriage to Countess Agnes. The realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding. Oh, look at this. Wow, we will get a massive amount of money. Of course, we're going to collect the royal aid duty here. Boom, 575. That is absolutely nice. One thing to keep in mind, too, is that even though she is a countess, like, it's the Holy Roman Empire. So, you know, countesses and, you know, like, dukes in all these different realms, you know, there's a lot of autonomy and things like that. So it's not like it's not that prestigious of a marriage, right? So I think it's relatively fine. We're going to go straight over here and siege down our enemy because they're just kind of hanging around over here. So Kaiser Manuel leading this army himself, I'm sure he's going to do a good job in battle here. Sway an opportunity in my attempts to align Count Morello to my interests. I've found an opportunity. Let's try to remain subtle here. Enemy ally joins war. Mistress Ricenza. Oh my gosh. Robert Muller's daughter. This I still think this is silly how the inheritance works for like military companies, but the Golden Eagles have been called into the war against us. So Robert Muller, who some suspect as being Manuel's actual father, I'll let you guys comment down below. But you know, is he really the, you know, son of Luther? Hard to say. In any case, we're going to go straight in here and engage in battle with our enemy. Probably is not going to be a long one, I could imagine here. No, we actually just annihilated them there. All right, looks like our new trebuchets are going to work very effectively here. We barely lost anybody in that battle. Kind of a little bit ridiculous, but it is what it is. Rainbow of the Black Company died. Oh yeah, I did switch the Black Company into the hands of somebody who was a little bit more capable, but looks like upon his death, the Black Company disbanded. So that's unfortunate. What happened to our niece? Well, our niece is just a wanderer. Looks like she's in Venice or something somewhere here in the Venetian lands in Greece. So that's some people were like, "Oh, you should bring her into your court." But why? We don't care about our brother. We don't care about his children. Yeah, no, we have no interest in that. My mortal body. Oh no. Do no more than what is necessary. Oh, even worse. Uh-oh. Guards, put him in. No, Amazai. No, we can't arrest him. Go away, we say. Worsen disease symptoms. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll be okay, though. We're still feeling fine. Looks like those mercenaries are coming in to get themselves slaughtered over here. And slaughtered they were. There we go. We captured Eckhard von Neuchatel. So let's just let the time roll here. You know what? Well, considering we're sick, we should probably put somebody else in charge of this siege. So, Alexander, you're gonna lead the army. Maybe your wife can keep us warm and help us get over this sickness here while we rest in Constantinople. So yeah, we should be able to get this siege done fairly easily here, and I believe... Oh no, here comes more golden eagles throwing themselves into the fire, in a desperate attempt to retain their honor, but it matters not because they were crushed utterly there. Another small army coming in. Once again, absolutely crushed. Not even going to bother looking at the details of those battles because, as you can tell, we won a significant victory in each one of them. Probably lost maybe a bare handful of soldiers, and there we go, 100%. Ooh, man, disease is spreading like crazy. But avoiding our realm, luckily. Let's enforce our demands here. And there we go. We do have some wars here, which we could probably offer some white pieces for. What if we enforce our demands? You know what? It might be worth it to win both of these wars. Oh yeah, look at that. We could get ourselves a lot of money from this. So we are going to do that. Oh, and we got another 250 troops over here too. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get some of our money making, doing good for us here. I do want to get the regimental grounds here because boosting our men-at-arms is going to be pretty good, and men-at-arms maintenance goes down a tiny bit. Not that great, but I think that's what we're going to go and build over here. We do have too many holdings, but I'm not really too worried about that just yet. There we go. Let's go and engage this army over here. Shouldn't be too much trouble for us, I would imagine. Let's throw a commander over here just to manage this small force. And there we go. We're feeling better again, so that is excellent. Alexander doing well for us here. He's such a loyal vassal, Alexander is. We can't help but thank him for his service. There we go. All right, so that battle was won. Oh, Alexander's not feeling too well. All right, we'll take back over here. Are the enemies going to engage over here in a battle? No, okay. Well, I don't really feel like engaging a neutral army if we don't have to. But I do want to engage this bigger army over here while they're sieging our stuff. So let's go and engage them. This is both of these armies are from Rome, I think, so. Alright, we're gonna head over here. We should be able to catch... Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's see if we can meet them up over here. Alright, oh, they're heading back to their capital? We might be able to engage them. Oh, yeah, okay. It looks like we're gonna actually get them here. So this is actually perfect because this will give us a defensive advantage as well. All right, so Manuel gonna go strike himself another victory here. Otto died. Otto the Snake, one of the last remaining members of the Golden Company, has unfortunately passed. All right, here we go. Rest in peace, Otto. There we go. Slaughtering the enemy. Oh, wait, is this? Oh, okay, yeah. All right, this is one of the Zengas. We're just gonna go and siege down his capital, I guess. We'll throw back on another siege commander here. I mean, I guess we can let Alexander rest a little bit and put Robert to Uford in charge, I suppose. He is a reasonable siege commander. We should be able to... Well, actually, can we get this all in war score? Let's see. No, we're maxed out on war score, I think. Actually, maybe we aren't. Do we try to strike him once again? Yeah, let's try it. Let's just see if we can get the war score boosted from more battles, because it is a defensive war, so battles might be able to go over 100%. I'm not 100% sure, but let's let us find out here, because we're absolutely going to crush them once more. Manuel lead. Yeah, look at that. There we go. And this is going to 678. Dang. Oh, and he has to pay all this money. He's going to go so far in debt too. Enforce the demands. There we go. That's a nice little chunk of money there. And then we're going to go and attack this guy up here too and get all of his money. Enforce those demands. Can get another one here. Yeah, let's do this. Hard rule. I do want to get to Overseer, so we might as well just continue down the tree. We're going to have some places to give out, and we will be giving them out. Just once this war is done. I just want to end things off, finish this off before we deal with that particular task there. Is Bulgaria still unallied? They are, so that is perfect. Although he did get a marriage here with, wow, somebody who is not from a prestigious marriage there. All right, let's see. Can we engage them over here? It looks like we're gonna catch them. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to handle our forces here. So Manuel just striking the enemy down easily here. He has had success after success in battle. And there we go. We can enforce our demands once again. And look at that. We are pretty freaking rich now. 2,330, and we're making 43 every month. Oh, Hungary took Steermont, took that lands down there. Oh, Georgia got Athens there, but the despotate of Hellas still exists. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. A lot of disease is spreading like crazy. I would be properly tempted to isolate, maybe? Oh, wow, we can ransom prisoners for even more money. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're so rich. I mean, considering how rich we are, I do want to build up our men-at-arms even more. Like, maybe let's get this retinue vanguard, because they look like just a stronger version of the armored footmen. So we can get them in there and maybe boost their size up by 1, 2. Yeah, it's expensive. And then maybe some armored horsemen as well, also expensive. But let's increase their size there. So our men-at-arms are going to be pretty pretty hefty, that's for sure. We're going to rely on those men-at-arms a lot, but we're making so much money. We can absolutely afford this right now. We got to give out that one county. Who do we give it out to? I mean, we've got some really loyal vassals here. Herculius. I mean, yeah, I mean, Herculius could be a good one. Alexander? No, because we want to keep his family close at hand. Let's see. Damocles? No, we got to keep him close at hand too. I think Herculius, you know what? Herculius, he wasn't one of the original Black Company members, but he was a Black Company member, and he has served us very well. I think we got to give him some lands, right? Let's grant him a title. Let's give him Phrygia. We give him 2? Honestly, maybe we do. Yeah, you know what? I think we do. There you go. He's going to be a powerful vassal in our own, but a powerful ally as well here. So there you go. Well rewarded, Herculius. Well rewarded indeed. He's no longer our bodyguard, but I'm fine with that. Right? Honestly, I kind of want a bodyguard here. I don't think anybody's trying to assassinate us right now, so we could go to no countermeasures because we do have the redoubled guards, which is increasing our stress and our guest opinion. Actually, maybe I don't care. Maybe we'll just keep the redoubled guards anyways. So there it goes. Oh man, Rum is they're still holding on, but probably not for all that long. Look at all the sickness spreading over here too. We go to the disease map. The King's Evil. What is the King? Oh, the King's Evil is an apocalyptic plague? Oh no. What? An apocalyptic plague? I've never seen one of those. Like the Black Death is an apocalyptic plague, right? But what is it? The measles. Okay, well, we should be safe because you can only get the measles once, right? So we should be safe from the measles because we did have it in our realm recently. But wow, the King's Evil, an apocalyptic plague. But it's avoided our land, so maybe the Lord is with us, you know? Sancho's boils. The Kagan Temujin's boils. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, the Mongols are around. Genghis Khan is doing what Genghis Khan does, and he is cutting a swath through the steppes here, and he's already starting to make his way down into the Middle East and into India. So we're, you know, well, he's 53 years old, so he might die before he makes it to Greece. But, you know, don't count him out. Oh, wow, we captured a Norse battle axe. That's kind of cool. Who do we want to give that to somebody? Maybe we do. Who is deserving of a Norse battle? You know what? Let's give it to Alexander. He has served us well. I think we do need to reward this guy with something. So let's give him the Norse battle axe here. Hopefully he won't find out that we're, you know, sleeping with his wife and he'll try to use that axe against us. But you know what? He has no reason to suspect this as of right now. Actually, I wonder, I did see there's a child here. Interesting. Is it even his? That's a good question. But who knows? All right, do we attack Greece or not? Or I mean Bulgaria, seize that imperial duchy. Yeah, you know what? I am tempted. We have the advantage over him. Even without our allies, I think we have the numbers advantage here. He's got a lot of money, but I think we can probably pull off a victory here. Better to do it now than before he gets an ally, right? So yeah, let's seize that imperial duchy. I think we just gotta press our advantages while we can retain them here. So let's raise up all of our armies. I will call in allies into this one. Definitely we're gonna call in the Podesta here. Podesto Anselmo. Do we call in our wife? No, she's pretty far away, and I don't think we're gonna need her in here. So Yeah, let's head over here. Let's get our army raised up. The men of Modena are going to join us, so let's head over to Brysis. And let's wait there for the Italians to join us. We could even hire mercenaries if we wanted. Like, we got the money. Could hire the Hansa Guard or something like that. Costs a little bit of money, but you know, we might consider it if we need it. Oh, there's a very small Bulgarian army moving in. Not sure what they're trying to do, but I guess we'll chase them down here. Oh, okay. Huh, they're kind of like splitting up a little bit, so you know, I guess we're gonna play it aggressively, and we're just gonna go and engage here. Oh, look at that! Yeah, their armies got split up. Oh, that was a bad move by the Bulgarians. They split their army to try to get them to sea, and then we just annihilated half of their forces and won. Okay, this is so overpowered. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just the men-at-arms thing, but it's getting a little ridiculous. Like 88 losses. This game. Not the most balanced, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, well, I guess, what do? I guess we go and siege down their land. Sibylla died? What did she die of? Died of pneumonia. Oh, no. And we're overwhelmed by stress. Trip to the brothel. Perhaps a new view of God. We could convert to Paulicianism. I don't know about that. A trip to the brothel certainly seems in character for us, though. This is one that I rarely like to do because I absolutely hate getting the lover's pox. I just don't like the way it looks. But honestly, it makes the most sense for our character. There's absolutely no denying that. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna... Okay, they're gonna land over in Anatolia. That's probably fine, I guess. You know what? We barely started the siege. We might as well just go and crush their army over there as well. Herculeus approaches me with an unrelenting smile. I would appreciate if we could renegotiate my contract, my Kaiser. Any improvement would, of course, be met with enthusiasm from my treasury or my lands. We could reduce his fuel taxes, but we would get Prusa back. My treasury could use a refuel. Reduces his... You'll find no deal here. Reduces taxes, but we get Prusa back? I don't really know if we want Prusa back. No, Herculeus, you can't come trying to wheel and deal over here. Like, just be happy with what you have and deal with the situation. My wife, Countess Agnes, has been tense lately. Well, we're gonna lie. See, she seems to have thought that we may have had a lover, and she is obviously correct, but, yeah, we're not gonna tell the truth. Come on now. We might have arrogantly told the truth, but you know what? I think it's fine. Alright, we should be able to win this fight. I'm not really too worried. It says, yeah, they might have the better commander, but I think we'll be fine. We've got the defender advantage here and the troop numbers. Not to mention the Italians are on their way. Oh, they're coming over here. All right, we can engage you over there as well. And we caught them, and here come the Italians to assist us as well. So yeah, they might have the Cumans with them, but oh my gosh, they just got crushed. Oh boy. Let's see, how many troops did we lose? 123. That's realistic right there. It is what it is. I don't think it's any of the mods that I have that's making it. I'm pretty sure with the Roads to Power update, Men-at-Arms just got way overpowered. I don't know if that's true, but it feels true, and so that's what I'm going with until somebody in the comments lets me know. While we get this siege going, if you guys are already on this third episode, if you're listening this far into the third episode, and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, take a moment to do so now because, you know, we're getting this siege done. It's going to take a little while. You have a few moments. Just click the subscribe button. If you want to get your own character in the series, like, for example, how we've had Rudolph Glauer and Amaziah Tourette, you know, Otto, Captain Roberts, Henrik, John Grant, Alexander here. All of these are council member characters who have joined on YouTube or on Patreon. And if you want to get a character, you certainly can by joining up as well. I'm sitting around the map table with Mayor Everd and Count Himerios, discussing our strategy for the war ahead. Let's let our commanders act as they see fit. Actually, no, let's take a look here. Improved offense, that's probably what we want to go for. Enemy fatal casualties, or improved maneuverability. Let's see. No, let's let them both act as they see fit. Italians are getting a little siege done here. Well, we might as well carpet siege, right? I always just kind of forget to do this, but let's split the army there. What else do we need to take? Oh yeah, so we'll probably want to go and split up half the army to go up to Burgas as well. Should be able to manage that. Let's put a siege commander in charge as well. Alexander, you'll do well for that. And there we go. Both of these sieges should progress. I'm sure it'll be progressing relatively well anyways. Even though we don't have as much siege equipment over here, but they'll keep the siege going anyways. So that's what's most important. All right, Italians. Oh, maybe the Italians will come with us. They've got 70 trebuchets as well, so they're going to speed up things over here. There's some troops coming in over here that we might need to be a little concerned about, but they're not coming for us yet. No, they're sailing over here, probably to go to Anatolia as well. Oh, nice. Okay, they're getting some sieging going on over here too. So yeah, let's speed up time a little bit. Let's let the sieges roll. I'm surprised we haven't gotten our wife pregnant yet. We've been married for 2 years. Maybe we're a little bit too busy with our lover, the Rosa the Beautiful, who is now, unfortunately... okay, there we go. We did win that. Let's go and engage this army over here. Yeah, okay, our friends are going to join in. I don't want them to get any sieges done, so we're going to switch over. Let's gather up here. Let's let our friends join us. Oh, no. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're going to come over. They're going to fight us over here in Byzantium itself. Interesting. I mean, they got to cross that. Let's see. Maybe we leave a few more. No, okay, that's as many troops as we can handle over here. The Italians should come and join back up with us here, so I'm not too worried. Oh, but here we go. Single combat. Ooh, this guy's actually tough. An aspiring blade master. I pace in lazy half circles, watching for an opening. I have the raven sword ready to defend myself while he clutches his sword firmly to hand. All right, let's see. Attack first, attack hard, en garde, we say. Putting all my strength into my first strike, I leap straight for Toktamus, hefting my sword high into a powerful cleave that sends him reeling. We've got 29, he's got 22. We're going to strike parry riposte, and then probably show him how we heft a sword. Ooh, okay. Fool, take this, we say. Oh, man, victory. There we go. I always get worried in these. I swing my sword in almost a lazy feint. My opponent doesn't see my offhand dagger until it's too late when it's already sailing pommel first for his face. The blow impacts Toktamus hard, slamming so deep I swear I can feel the bone bruise, and he staggers backwards in a daze. Oh, this was the captain of the Cuman band, the leader of the enemy commander of their army, and Manuel fights him in single combat? That is epic. I am victorious. And he's slain too. Yeah, he tries to yield, but we slaughter him there. We will not allow him to yield. All right, come on, allies. We need you to get in here. There we go. And they're able. Oh, okay. Well, looks like we're engaging in another fight here. This is that battle events mod actually coming out to play here. Let's strike, parry, riposte. Let's say fool, take this. And then we'll say we're the fastest blade in the Roman Empire. Come on, come on. Let's show you how we have the sword. Oh, there we go. And another victory as well. Confidence is half of any fight, and I throw out a fluidly quick slashes with all the confidence of a seasoned expert. There we go. Nice. Okay. I mean, I get worried when those battle events are happening, but there we go. We did manage to defeat the enemy there. 2 duels and a victory there. We got a kill in battle, which is pretty epic, and now we are a aspiring blade master as well, which is boosting our prowess even further. You know what? Somebody was mentioning that Kaiser Manuel is getting kind of an Alexander the Great like kind of feel to him, and honestly, I'd say maybe you're not all that far off at this point. I mean, he's got a long way to go. Let's just be fully clear about that. He's got a long way to go. But you know what? I mean, he's pretty badass for a horrible evil character. A pious and accomplished theologian known as Nicephorus Blamides is reportedly wandering my realm in search of employ. Wasn't this the guy who came to our court beseeching us or something? What did he even want? I can't remember. Historical? Oh, this is a historical character? Oh, okay, maybe this wasn't the same guy. Nicephorus Blamides was a 13th century Byzantine scholar and theologian. He founded a school and a monastery where he taught and lived most of his life. Blamides wrote extensively on philosophy, theology, and science, striving to reconcile classical philosophical ideas with Christian doctrine. It's kind of cool, actually. Oh, you can play as him? Interesting. But no, such a man could serve us well. Nicephorus... No, okay, let's get this guy in our court. He's a historical character. This is cool. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And we get a hook on him as well. All right, we should be relatively okay here. They're getting some troops back, but I'm not too worried about it. We just got to get like 1 or 2 more sieges done, and I think we'll have the war score that we need to pull off a victory here. Just a little bit worried about our Italian friends, but if we need to go and back them up, we absolutely will do so. Tactics. While I'm in the midst of drilling my heavy cavalry, Count Herculius approaches me as I stood atop my steed. He avoids my gaze and stares at the ground. After much hesitation, he speaks up. My lord, all we ever seem to do with our armored horses is charge them directly at the enemy in a straight line. Is it not time we attempted another approach? Fool, there is no finer stratagem known to man. You gain crushing charge for 10 years. Yeah, you know what? They're surely just, I mean, like, we're a tough soldier, you know. We're just the type of guy who charges in. There is no finer strategy than just charging straight in. Oh man, we got another perk. Soldiers of less fortune. Get that mercenary hire cost down. There we go. Now the mercenaries are looking pretty affordable there. All right. Getting lots of money. Things are just going incredibly well for us right now. We'll see how long. Oh, and rum has fallen here. It's split in half. Anadolu and rum over here. Which, yeah. Oh, and they're facing a populist uprising still. So, yeah, things could collapse even further over there. Georgia still... Yeah, Georgia is going to be a threat to us, that's for sure. But, you know what? We'll deal with one threat at a time. All right, let's go and... Do we go straight for the enemy capital? I think maybe we do. Yeah, because our allies are going to get that siege done right away. Oh, okay, like... I don't want them to leave the siege. There we go. Oh, nice, we got the siege. And let's just go on to their capital. We should get the war score we need. Just naturally, right? Plus 49. Is it going to go up? No, I don't think it will go up naturally. That's going to be... annoying. But the siege on their capital is actually progressing pretty quickly here. This is the cap. Oh, we're taking their capital duchy too. So that's not going to be great. Oh, wow. They're sieging theirs down really fast, though. Let's break off. Can we get enough troops to... Will the Italians come and assist us? Ah, no, we're not going to make it there in time. We probably don't need to. If we siege down their capital, it's going to give us all the war score that we need, honestly. So... Hey, and our wife is having our child. There we go. Perfect. So we might have an heir. All right, let's see. Let's get this siege done. And we have taken the enemy capital there. We took some money from them as well. Doesn't look like we got any major... Oh, wow, we have so many prisoners. Let's ransom them all here. And get as much money as we can out of it. There we go. Not a ton of money from it. Seems like lots of hooks. But we got some money. And now we can enforce our demands. Yeah, we gain money and stuff from this too. Oh man. You seize all territory that is within the theme of Philippopolis. Enforce our demands. Oh my gosh, look at that. A huge addition. Oh man, and we got 800 more Vlach free riders. Man, we're just getting all these special soldiers as well. Oh, things are going real well for us, honestly. And okay. Oh, and looks like we're currently involved in another defensive war, the Paphlagonian seizure. Okay, let's see. Well, if we win this one, we're gonna get a bunch of money from Paphlagonia as well. Wow, Kaiser Manuel is feeling like almost unstoppable at this point. You know, his legitimacy is still not very good. He is not necessarily respected as the rightful Roman emperor, but I don't think anybody can doubt his power and the battle acumen that he is building up, crushing the Bulgarians, seizing a bunch of Anatolia. We can strike into Rum next or Anadolu. Could probably even go for the Zengids now at this point here too. Yeah, things are going pretty well. We can also hold a grand tournament soon enough. Yeah, I am quite pleased with how things are going. We're gonna need to find somebody to rule over Philippopolis. Perhaps Alexander. We might be able to reward Alexander with that at some point here. But yeah, honestly, things are going pretty well. I'm very curious as to what you guys think our next steps from here should be. I know I asked this in the last episode, but we've built up some power. We've hit Bulgaria. We've gone into Anatolia. Do we just take over all of Anatolia here? Or do we want to start thinking about, solidifying Greece? Because the Venetians, they don't have a rightful claim to Greece. We are the rightful rulers of these lands. And, it's up to us to reform the lands, the rightful lands of the Eastern Roman Empire. That's up to us. So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. But until the next episode, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching.